This is BossLocked. In this series, I'll be taking the challenge of being an ultimate Ironman even further. To unlock new content and more of the map, I have to defeat the current area's boss. We've made it to Edgeville and are now on to training our final skills for Obor, magic and prayer, which will prove vital in the upcoming battle. Hello, welcome back to BossLocked. So last time we were training, we got base 40 stats. This week, I don't know when these episodes are going to be going out, but this episode, I intend to finish it off with at least a fight, at least an attempt at Obor. And I've decided after many deliberations, after testing it on my main account, the current gear we have and the potential gear we have with the food we have makes it so melee is just too difficult to go for. I'll give it a bear in mind, I'll give it a shot with melee. But what I'm going to do now, I'm still training up here. I've got actually quite a decent strength gain in between while I was editing and various other things. I'm almost at level 33 prey. But it's going to take another like roughly 1,000 of these things to get up to level 43 prey. If I go to 40, it's a lot less, but it's going to take a whole bunch of them. What I'm aiming for is bind. Now, this would be a lot easier if I could go to snare, and who knows? If I don't think I'll be able to get anywhere near snare levels, because obviously I'm not even level 50 strength after all of this. But the higher I go, the better, obviously, because I'm not going to have much magic clothing. The only magic attack increase I'm going to have is from a blue wizard's hat, and that's if I have to catch imps again. So if you check the looting bag, it's looking pretty tasty. It's almost full. But here's what's in my bag, and that forbidden stew that I put there a while back, a few herbs, obviously my fletching stuff. Can I organize this? I can't. The bones, which I actually picked up, which is hilarious. So you can see the runes, these are just from hill giants. Now hill giants don't drop runes too much, but that's not bad. I suppose 60 mind runes, some elementals to get me started. And so it's whatever the Chaos Druids end up dropping. Now they drop a whole array of runes, but it's the Mind Runes and the Chaos Runes that we're really looking for. They are our essentials, they are our training ones, and going to be our attacking ones. And obviously we'll need Nature's Earth and Water for Bind. This is going to be my Herblore training method. So when I get to level 5 Herblore, I can make anti-poison potions. These are going to be important for the next boss, not this one. For the next one, the Moss Giant boss, they can inflict poison. We'll need anti-poisons, which we can make. But with this, we can get ground unicorn horn. I've checked the unicorns. Let me go for you. The unicorns here do wander up here. So they spawn like here and they wander up here. If I can catch them when they're up there, I can make these anti-poisons and I can start leveling my Herblore up. This is my goal for Herblore, because I can get these entirely from hill giants. They both drop Tarmin and Limpwort Root. So I'm going to finish off this in the hill giants. I'll meet you guys back when we first take a look at the Chaos Druids in the wilderness. The wilderness scares me. I think a car just drove past. But it's only here. We can always run back quickly. We'll keep food on us. I think it's going to be good. I'll meet you back there, guys. Okay, so I've just done my first few kills at Chaos Druids, and here's the Guam Leaf. That's going to give me 5. Herblore level, allows me to clean Marintills and do the anti-poison, which is great. I will talk about the anti-poisons in a second, because there's a little caveat, but you can see by these things, they're just reducing my levels a little bit, not too much. They've been okay. There's no PKs or anyone coming past. I'm not even sure if they can kill me at level 1. I said I'm not a wilderness kind of guy. But yeah, the whole idea of the Herblore grind was for me to make anti-poisons using the Marintills and using the unicorn horns I can get. Unfortunately, even though I have both, I can't actually get a pestle and mortar to grind the unicorn horn. There may be one stored in some sort of crate or a chest in like the areas I have, but I have no idea. I'm gonna check everywhere. I can't find any information online about it. But hopefully there's one just stashed away that's just not very well known or was never used because who else is looking? But yeah, the thing apart from that I'm looking for from these guys is obviously runes. Now, they've so far not dropped much. I'm really looking for the air runes for like Windstrike and everything up to, well, everything really, except for Bind. I'll need air runes, sorry. And these guys haven't dropped them yet. They do drop them in quite large batches. I kind of have to train up on these guys until they drop enough. And I'm going to calculate how many I actually need as well from these guys. But, you know, it's going to be a long old grind. But I'm enjoying it. It's a nice change from the Hill Giants, at least. I'm still getting a little bit of prayer XP. So, who knows? So, I've been at this for a little while now. a little while. 52 strength coming in. 7 Herblore. About the Herblore grind. Ooh, nice. About the Herblore grind, yeah. Just cleaning Mountails and Guams. As you can see, I'm cleaning them as I come across them. It's roughly 100 XP an hour. So it's not too bad. It's actually fairly quick. Quicker than I expected. So I should be able to get to 12 Herblore fairly quickly with this. Only a couple more hours left. Like, look at this. It's coming in hard and fast right now. In terms of like runes, you can see the air runes are looking beautiful. The mind runes are going up as well. So I have done a little bit of calculations how to get to Windbolt. So right now I'm at level 1, and the minimum amount of runes, mind runes at least, I'll need is 351. That is assuming the absolute worst. I'll need 351. I think I'll get more XP on average, and I'll probably need less runes. But 351 is the minimum, using Wind Strike, immediately going on to Water Strike, immediately going on to Earth Strike, and immediately then going on to Fire Strike. So I'm probably going to aim for 400 Mind Runes. I've killed about 300 of these guys so far. And got 108 from them. So, based on that, I'm looking at probably like another 1,000, another 1,200, something like that. Shouldn't be bad. The biggest discovery. I was around here just looking to search all the crates for a pestle and mortar while I was around Lumbridge to note my grimy Ranas, and I didn't know that they had leather booties. This is a discovery. This means I have a new, look at that, slash and crush bow. Oh baby, we've advanced. I'm sorry, zombie boots, but you do have to go. I think this does mean as well we can do a clue step. There's one beginner clue step we can do. There's another knife, another bucket, another jug. So yeah, I'm basically searching. I've searched all of Edgefield. There's not a pestle and mortar there. Also, something I noticed when I was here, I've always known it's here, but I've always kind of just run past it. This mind rune. I mean, I could technically get all my mind runes from here. It would be very boring and I wouldn't be getting any stats, but if I want, I could do it. I don't think I'm going to. I'm not an insane person, but I thought I'd just come on here. Oh, I'm very happy that this is a discovery. Leather booties. What a world, eh? Okay, I got PK'd. I kind of looked away for a second. When I came back, my health was like dead. This is all they left me with, apart from the bronze axe I grabbed that on the way. It's not too bad. I'm not sure why they left some of the runes. They took most of them. They took all my Ranas. There were some stews back there, but I grabbed what I could and just came back. So luckily I got most of my stuff. I am missing obviously my ring. A lot of the ammunition I was holding, all those bolts, and all the bolts I had, my mithril battle axe. All my money, This is a positive though. I know it seems insane to say it's a positive. There's a silver lining. The runes. Honestly, it's a silver lining. It's a bit gutting to lose all of those Ranars and everything, and lose all those lore runes. But honestly, there's time to build it back. This would have taken so long to redo. I'm guaranteed they didn't pick it up because what? It's worth it's worth hardly anything, and they might have just been full. Like they may have just not had enough room or something. But I came back to basically this. I didn't expect to be a kid. I'm doing okay. I'm considering going back. I need to get some money to get the Mithril Battle Axe back, and then I can start training again. A bit gutted. I feel without my Mithril Battle Axe, I've been through a lot with that guy. Been through a lot. He's killed hundreds of thousands of things at this point. Oh well, we're good on runes. Positive side of things, we're okay. Time was not wasted. If you're at all curious on how I'm making my money back, I am chopping down oak trees, turning them into longbows uncut, and selling them to the general store. It's fun. It's not taking that long. I get about 600 coins per inventory, so I should be back with the mithril pretty quickly. Okay, so I feel like a little bit of an idiot. I did forget to record the start and end of the magic grind. I did get to level 17, and that was just by basically going to the hobgoblins. There's a nice little safe spot here, so I went there, used up my runes. I used all my earth runes, most of my mind runes, so about 300 air runes, but we did get to 17. I then had a little look on the old drop table for chaos runes. Now originally my plan was going to be fight hobgoblins, but I did find that these guys have a much nicer drop of them. So hobgoblins drop them on 1 in 64, and they drop them in groups of 3. These guys drop them in groups of 5, and it's a 1 in 42 or something like that. So it's slightly better and slightly more. So I'm going to be killing skeletons. For chaos runes, they also drop air runes, which is great. They drop fire runes. They do drop nature runes, although they are a 1 in 128, so I'm not expecting too many nature runes. Plus, they're a lower level than all of the hobgoblins, so I should be able to kill them just that bit faster. And hopefully we'll get some stuff. So far, though, I've only really seen bones from these guys, so I'm not sure if the Edgeville lot actually count. I know there's a weird thing in RuneScape 3, at least, where Edgeville has a weird drop table shift. I don't know why, but I'll see what's happening here. I'll check back with you. As it turns out, I was right. Skeletons in the Edgeville dungeon, terrible. So it's been a little while, actually. It's been about a day since I last recorded. I've been theory crafting, racking my brain about what it is I need to train on, because the skeletons, they weren't dropping anything. I think I killed 100 of them. They barely dropped anything. So I went to thugs because they drop chaos runes. I was like, yes, they drop chaos runes, and they drop a few other things. And you can probably see by my inventory, they drop some stuff. They drop a light amount of herbs as well. So I was managed to get my herbal up to level 11, which has been great. It's almost level 12, so it's really good. I can clean Taramins, and I have them there ready for my strength potions. But what I decided to do, and it turns out these are the absolute goat of early level rune grinding, if you're an Ironman, is going to farmers and goblins. Those things drop an array of everything. The farmers can drop chaos runes and fire runes, and the goblins drop water runes a lot, by the way. And earth runes, a lot. And as well as that, I went back to thugs every now and again. They drop a lot of nature runes, if you didn't know. I thought they would drop them way less frequently, but I went to thugs every now and again just to kind of vary up the training method, vary up where I am, just so I'm not hitting a goblin over and over again. Plus, they're aggressive, so it's a little more AFK, so if I was doing something, I'd go to thugs. What I'm going to do now is train magic up to level 20 at least. I may look to go and get Earthbolt if not Water Bolt. It's a little scary, just because obviously Bind requires some stuff. But I'm going to train on Hill Giants again, and I'll meet you back there. As all good content creators once said, you'll miss every level you're aiming for. There's level 20. There's level 20 magic, so we can now use Bind. That was the magic goal. I have deliberations whether to go higher to use Water Bolt or Earth Bolt. Likely Water Bolt if I was only going to go there. 29 is so far away. I'll decide on that a bit later depending on my rune situation. Right now, it's Prey. 36 Prey isn't enough. We definitely need Protect from missiles to use the Bind method. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here for a while. I have a plan going in. I'll explain that a bit later, but I'll see you back at 40 Prey. Thought I'd show you this. We have a Book of Knowledge and we're almost at level 12, so let's use it here. There we go. Look at that, level 12. Herbal, we can make a strength potion. Let's make one now, just for, you know, for the good luck. Oh my god, the grind has been real. Oh, we're one away from our goal. Oh, it's been a long time coming. 40 Prey. Now Protect from missiles and with investment. Good. So that was what we were aiming for. Let's go over the plan. Bind. As we know, we use Bind to cast onto Obor. We run away. We'll then attack him with Wind Bolt a few times. Like probably once or twice. I'm going to see if I can aim for twice. So Bind, 2 Wind Bolts. Rebind. All this while, we have to have Protect from missiles on. Or at least have it so it's on the majority of time. The thing that scares me is that this fight is probably going to take several minutes. Protect from missiles isn't going to last that long. I have got 2 keys, because I'm going to try 2 different methods. I may try the melee method with Sealskin. That's why I've been exclusively training defense now. It's on 51. My stats are looking quite fierce, actually, for where I've been. You know, 40 Prey, 51 defense. My strength, I had a look on the level rankings, showing how few people play UIM. I am, I think, like 8,000th rank in strength. So it's bizarre. So the next thing now is for me to clean up my inventory for the first attempt and get my food together, which will be potatoes with cheese. So I'll meet you back here. I mean back here with the potatoes and cheese and the inventory I'll be using. Okay, so obviously that didn't go well. I think I may actually try a melee fight against him. Not now, obviously, but that means I'll have a lot more space. I can get rid of all these runes and I can have basically a full inventory of potatoes with cheese. That's a lot of health. It may be possible. I think melee might actually be better. That magic didn't go well. Bind, it doesn't last long enough. I rechecked the footage. He's immune for a lot of it. So once you hit him once, he becomes immune for like 5-10 seconds, which means I can't rebind him, which means I'm just taking way more damage than I need to. So I'm going to go melee. I'm going to get my inventory back and go melee. Ignore that. I decided to train instead. It's been quite a while, a couple of days actually, of intermittent training on Hill Giants. I've got a lot of levels. My melee stats are looking a lot better. So what's going to be happening now is that I'm going to start training and try and get Black Demons. And I'm going to be doing it with this 43 Prey. So obviously that means I can protect from melee now. And yeah, I'm going to be training on Black Demons. I'm going to try and get that rune. I'm going to go into the Obor fight, hopefully with rune armor. While I was cooking here, I completely forgot. We actually hit over 1 million experience on the account. That is insane. Okay, I'm about to make my way over to Black Demons. I am very nervous because obviously we're going deeper into the wilderness, and with our combat level at the moment, we're not exactly low level. We could pretty much be hit by a lot of people. Plus, we are having to go near poison spiders. So I am a little worried. The only people I've seen, I think, are either bots or whatever. Getting the air altar, not the air altar, the air thing. So here they are. Oh my god. We protect from melee, and we attack. Here it is. I'll come back to you if I get a kill. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay. I'm at the end. I've had to flick this entire kill. This has been going on for several minutes. Oh god, I'm missing it now that I'm speaking. Yep, okay, I'm missing it now that I'm speaking. Yep, let me just try and get back into the rhythm. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're alright. But yeah, I've had to basically flick this entire kill just to, okay, I'm missing it. Come on, just get the last hit. I need one more hit, basically. But this has taken several minutes, because, and I didn't realize it would take this long. But yeah, apparently I'm not that strong against these guys. Who would have thought? But come on. While on video, you can do it. You can do I believe in you. Alright, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Let's do it. Oh my god, I'm out. Oh no, no, no. I've tried 2 more kills of the demons. Each one takes me all of my food and roughly 15 minutes a kill. So I'm gonna try Obor as I am. I'm gonna try him with these stats at this level. I think that'll be fine. If we can't, then I'm just gonna have to grind out the black demons. Okay, so full disclosure on what you're seeing here. This is my 5th attempt at Obor without current gear. Each attempt has gone quite badly. The attempt I'm showing you now is actually the best attempt yet. I got him down to about half health. And that's right, that's my best attempt. The issue I'm having with Obor is purely the attack speed of the battle axe and the fact that Obor can stun you. He doesn't stun you for long, but he can chain them because his attack speed is the same as mine. And it makes it so sometimes I can go through an entire row of potatoes without actually hitting him once. And that just doesn't work. I've tried flicking whilst fighting him. I've tried a bunch of stuff, but it's just... I feel like I could do it, but it would take the perfect run. An absolute outstanding RNG, a 1 in 1,000 chance. And at this point in this series, I just feel like that'd be too much of a halt. So I'm going to beat him, but I'm going to beat him with gear from one final exception. And that's going to Varrock and Alcarid to get myself some better armor and better weapons. I'll drop all my items after Obor, just as kind of a, I'll start from scratch. The exception needs a kind of a punishment behind it. But it's too slow right now to really like validate the need to do this with this gear. So yeah, I'm going to do one final exception while I beat Obor. And after that, we can hopefully not have this kind of exception happen again. Obor just turned out to be a whole heck of a lot tougher than I thought he was going to be. He's a big old giant. Okay, I feel a little disgusting. I feel just the worst in this gear. So this is the best I could basically buy out of the surrounding areas. I didn't want to go too far, but this is kind of the best I could scrounge up. So the reasoning behind the adamant sword rather than a mithril scimitar is, one, it has a higher strength bonus, that's always good, and it has a higher stab, and Obor has a weaker stab defense than anything else. So I'll be rocking accurate stab because that actually gives me a little bit better. Let's go in. Let's go in. Oh my god, I've done it. Oh my god. Holy crap, we got a rune kite. Holy crap, that's good. Oh my god, I've done it. My Obor kill count is 1. Get out here. Get out here before I don't know if he respawns. I don't think he does. Oh my god, that was so close. No food, 24 health left. It wasn't the way I wanted to do it. Let me put that out. This was not the way I wanted to do it. But even with all of that, I didn't drink a strength potion. Oh my god. Okay, that's a bit messed up. But even with prey flicking for half of it, then because I was going out of food, flicking incredible reflexes the entire fight, and having higher stats than I thought I'd need, having all this equipment, I feel like if I didn't do what I did, I'd need roughly a base level 70s. I would have been here so long, and I really want to bring you guys more content and more strategy, because that's a real fun part of this experience, is discovering what I can do. Now, ultimately, it didn't work out in this sense. I think Obor was just real tough. Not being able to use protection praise against him is real hard. He hits hard. He can stun. And the area I had to work with wasn't great. So thank you all for watching. I know this isn't the most integral way of beating Obor with the current restrictions, but I think it was necessary to get on to the next part, which is fighting and hopefully beating legitimately Briar Fighter. I'll see you then.